Open the PDF. First question. Equation of simple harmonic progressive wave is given by y is equals to 4 sine pi t upon 0.02 minus x upon 75 in centimeter. Find the displacement means y and velocity of particle, not wave, particle at a distance of 50 centimeter from the origin and at instant of 0.1 second when all quantities are in CPS wave. Equation given, you want displacement. Suppose this is wave traveling in the medium. From origin at distance x, which can come anywhere. It can come here, it can come here, I don't know. So my answer can be positive, can be negative, can be zero. So find the displacement of particle at distance of 50 after time 0.1. Formula of displacement is given. I am substituting value of small t and x so that we can calculate displacement.
आप इससे बोल सकते हो
हाँ क्या कर सकते हैं
अभी आपने लास्ट 15 सेकंड्स में जो बोला कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट दैट
3 सेकंड में ऐसा कैसे याद रहेगा मैंने क्या बोला
अरे नहीं मतलब
you got disconnected
हाँ
अरे it's pathetic now कुछ तो करो आप यार
नहीं सर द वाईफाई अभी भी bought a new वाईफाई this doesn't happen very often एक ही बार हुआ
if y is given I can put x value. See, I am feeling pity for you because you also might be getting irritated if voice is not reaching. So if I put x 50 here, time here, I will get y value. And I am recording the lecture. In case anything you have not heard, I will upload. Please go through it. Okay. So y is 4 times sine of pi t upon 0.02 minus x upon 75. So that means it becomes sine of pi, time is 0.1 upon 0.02 minus x is 50 upon 75. 25 into 3, 25 into 2 is 50. So y will become 4 sine pi. I am removing this numerator wala decimal. So 1 by 10, denominator 100 upon 2 minus 2 by 3. So this becomes 4 times sine pi. 10 upon 2 is 5 minus 2 upon 3. So y is 4 times sine pi. 15 minus 2 is 13 upon 3. Just copy this much. Now only we should know how to simplify this equation. That paper I have sent, try it and resend it.
स्टेशनरी मोशन का
हाँ, stationary wave.
सर मैं संडे को दे सकती हूँ वो पेपर
Sunday wave motion you are having ना?
हाँ, I'll give both the papers on Sunday. Wave motion ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं होगा ना?
नहीं, wave motion theory होगा ना? Time तो 1 घंटा ही रहेगा. This why you will not give. When you are supposed to do Sunday, now you can manage.
हाँ. सर आई गिव बोथ द पेपर संडे को.
तो हेक्टिक हो जाएगा पापा वो.
कितने घंटे का पेपर है दोनों?
ये 45 MCQ है, 45 1 hour. That paper will be 1.5 hour. So this you give on Friday and that you give on Sunday.
हाँ सर ठीक है, मतलब आई हैव टू गिव 2 पेपर्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री तो.
No, no, if same day you write 2 paper, now you will not get proper result. Mentally you will get tired.
तो कैन आई गिव द वेव मोशन का पेपर ऑन ट्यूसडे?
No, same day you have to give. You have to work hard.
सर
Because
केमिस्ट्री के 2 पेपर देने हैं.
I don't know about chemistry. 45 minute you cannot pour, then I cannot do anything.
नहीं, आई हैव टू स्टडी आल्सो नो.
So Sunday test, so that means you are already prepared. Today is Wednesday. I gave time only because of preparation.
हाँ सर.
Completed?
2 सेकंड सर. Completed.
So 13 upon 3 pi, we cannot simplify that fast, but had it been given in this form, 90 plus something, 180 plus something, 360 plus something, or minus something, I know something. So I'm converting in degree rather than keeping in pi. Y equals to, what was first term? First coefficient?
4.
4 it is.
हाँ.
4. Sine of 13 pi upon 3. Multiply with 180 upon pi, it will become degree. Pi cancel. 3 into 6, 18. So it becomes 4 sine 780. 780 you can write as 2 into 360, which is 720 plus 60. Now 2 into 360 means actually 2 into 2 pi, that means 4 pi, 0, 2 pi, 4 pi are same position. So 4 pi plus 60 means I am in first quadrant. In first quadrant, sine, cos, tan all are positive. So whenever inside you have multiple of 180 or 360, n pi plus theta type, then always sine will remain sine, cos will remain cos. But inside if I have got pi by 2 type, odd multiple of pi by 2, then sine will become cos, cos will become sine. This is the rule. So sine of this is 2, 4 pi plus 60 is sine 60. Sine 60 we know root 3 by 2. So y will become 2 root 3. Root 3 is 1.732. So y will become 3.464 centimeter. So this is displacement at distance of 50 centimeter after time 0.1 second. Copy till this.
Answer.
So you got displacement of the particle at distance of 50 centimeter after 0.1 second. They also want velocity of particle. Particle is performing SHM. So velocity of particle performing SHM we have studied. It is given by omega root of a square minus x square. Here it will become a square minus y square. And omega is coefficient of p. Since what is y ka formula? 4 times sine of how much it is given?
4 times sine pi t upon 0.02x
0.02 x up.
minus x upon 75.
So this is our amplitude, and this pi upon 0.2 is actually omega. By already we calculated at that displacement. So by comparing, omega is t ka coefficient. Pi upon 0.02 is omega. Because our formula of equation is a sine omega t minus kx. So t ka coefficient is called always omega, sine ka coefficient is called a. So a is 4. Y I am writing as 2 root 3, easy to calculate. So V becomes pi upon 0.02 into root of 16 minus 2 root 3 means 12. So this is V equals to pi upon 0.02 root of 4. V equals to pi into 2 upon 0.02, 0.01. So you can write 100 upon 1 into pi. What is pi ka value?
किसका value?
Pi.
Pi 340.34.
Pi is 3.14.
3.1.
So 314 centimeter per second is velocity. Solved. Next sum. The frequency of tuning fork is 256 Hertz. And velocity of sound in air is 350 meter per second. Find the distance covered by wave when the fork has completed 16 vibration. Tuning fork has frequency 256 Hertz. Frequency I can denote by N is 256 Hertz. Velocity or speed of sound is 350 meter per second. Find the distance covered when tuning fork has completed 16 vibration. Has completed 16 vibration. When tuning fork completes one vibration, one wave is produced. And one wave ka distance is lambda. So 16 times when it vibrates, 16 wave will be produced, which is 16 lambda. Lambda we can write V by N because V is N lambda. So first time I'm writing like this. Distance covered by wave in one vibration equals to 1 lambda. Therefore, distance covered in 16 vibration equal to 16 lambda. Lambda means V by N. V is 350 upon 256. 16 into 16, 256. So 2 into 8 is 16. 2 into 175 is 350. 8 to the 16, remainder 1, 15. So 8 into 1 is 8, remainder 7, 70. 8 into 8, 64, remainder 6. Because 70, 64, remainder 6, 60. 8 into 7, 5. This many centimeters. Sorry. Distance in one vibration is 1 lambda. So 16 vibration is 16 lambda. Next one, third one. See, each things na please practice 2 to 3 times. Otherwise, you will not remember. Sums also write and practice 2 3 times. Two sound wave. Two sound wave has wavelength of 87 centimeter and 88.5 centimeter. When they are superimposed, they give 10 beats per second. Beats means difference in frequency. So I'm writing N1. This symbol means difference. This line means difference. This means subtract. So when I am not sure N1 is greater or N2, then I write this symbol. It's 10. Find the velocity of sound. Velocity of sound in same medium is constant or variable?
Same.
Velocity of in same medium is always constant. So V is n lambda, that means n lambda will be constant. So n is inversely proportional to wavelength, I can write. That means if I know lambda value, I can check n1 is greater or smaller. Fortunately here lambda is given, so looking at their value I can tell n1 is greater or n2 is greater. Lambda 1 is 87.5 and lambda 2 is 88.5. Is 87 smaller or larger than 88.5?
Larger, say, smaller, smaller.
So lambda 1 is less than lambda 2. That means n1 is greater than n2. So n1 minus n2 is that 8 beat. N means V by lambda 1. N2 is V upon lambda 2 equals to 8. V common 1 upon lambda 1 minus 1 upon lambda 2 is 8. Therefore, V into 1 upon 87 minus 88.5 equal to 8. So, V into 88.5 minus 87 upon 87 into 88.5 equals to 8. So, V into this is 1.5 upon 87 into 88.5 equals to 8. So V into 15 upon 87 into 885 equals to 8. I have removed two decimals from numerator as well as denominator. So V becomes 8 into 87 into 885 upon 15. 5 into 3 is 15. 5 into 1, 5. Remainder will be 3, 38. 5 sevens are 35. Remainder 3, 70. 5 sevens are 35. 3 into 29. Now 8 into 29 into 177. I am doing by calculator. Let us see what it comes. 8 into 29 into 88.5 equals to 177 into 29 into 8 equals to 41064. So velocity V, as per this I'm getting. Hello? Just copy this. I'm writing here. Difference is still. Completed? Next sum, just read it.
A tuning fork C produces 8 beats per second with another tuning fork D of frequency 340 Hz. When the prongs of tuning fork C are filed a little, the number of beats produced per second decreases to 4.
Okay.
Find the frequency of the tuning fork C before filing its prongs.
Okay. Very good. This is
Filing
some
मतलब कैसे है?
fourth we are doing. Na?
हाँ.
One more. Wait. Slowly, can you read once again? Then I will explain meaning.
A
Tuning.
tuning fork C produces 8 beats per second with another tuning fork D of frequency 340 Hz. When the prongs of tuning fork C are filed a little, the number of beats produced per second decreases to 4. Find the frequency of the tuning fork C before filing its prongs.
So first line they are telling C is one tuning fork, D is another tuning fork, giving 8 beat, D ka frequency is 340. Frequency of C. If there are two tuning forks, one is N1, other is N2. If they are different, they will give beat. So here it is giving 348 beats. 8 beats. That means if C is greater than D, then its frequency will be 8 plus 340. But if D is greater than C, then its frequency will be 340 minus 2. That much you follow?
हाँ.
If 100 is correct frequency of some tuning fork, it is giving 5 beats with another. So the other wala can be 105, it can be 95. That means it can be higher by 5 or it can be lower by 5. So at least that much I am writing. Since tuning fork C produces 8 beat per second with D of frequency 340 Hertz. Therefore, frequency of C is either 340 plus 8 Hertz or 340 minus 8 Hertz. These are possibility of frequency of C. 1 second, wait. Huh? So frequency of C is either larger by 8 than D or smaller by 8 than D. Therefore, frequency of C will be either 348 Hertz or 332 Hertz. To check whether it is 348 or 332, one more wording is given. What are prongs of C, filed or loaded?
क्या सर?
What are prongs of tuning fork C, filed or loaded?
Filed.
Filed. Filed means like nail filer से हम लोग by brushing we remove the nail.
हाँ.
So tuning fork का particles are removed by filing. So file क्या मतलब उसका वजन कम होएगा. वजन कम होएगा तो ज्यादा बार वाइब्रेट होएगा. So whenever filed, then frequency will always increase. But beat frequency can increase or decrease. That is condition they will give. Filing given means fixed. Frequency will increase, but beat frequency we don't know, they will give. So they are telling beat frequency has decreased. It's a 4 matlab decreased. So if beat frequency would have been increased, then larger is correct. But they are telling it is decreased, then smaller is correct. This is how we'll predict. So I'm writing further, see whether you have understood. When prongs of tuning for C are filed, then its frequency will increase. If beat frequency is increasing, then 348 is correct. If beat frequency is decreasing, then 332 is correct. According to given condition, beat frequency is has decreased. Therefore, original frequency should be smaller one, that is 332. But if it is given loading, लोडिंग से वजन बढ़ेगा, फ्रीक्वेंसी कम होएगा. If frequency decreases, beat frequency also decreases, then again larger is correct. So when both are increasing, frequency as well as beat frequency, then larger correct. Both are decreasing, again larger correct. उल्टा हो गया, smaller correct. So here filing frequency will increase. Beat frequency also increase, larger correct. But beat frequency is decreased, therefore smaller is correct. Okay.
Hmm.
So first copy till this. If the space is not there, then I'm writing.
Yeah, sir.
Done. Next please. Some number 5. Let's go. A stationary source produces note of frequency 350 Hz. Stationary source means source is not moving.
Yeah, source is not moving.
What is meaning of stationary?
And I thought you said known.
What?
Samta.
इतना clear बोल रहा हूँ. Source is not moving. You are saying something else. Stationary source means source is not moving. Produces frequency of 350 Hz. So frequency of source which is not moving is 350 hertz. And observer in a car is moving towards the source. Observer in a car moving towards the source measures the frequency as 370 hertz. Find the speed of car. Let u be the speed of car and the frequency of sound heard by the observer in the car if he is moving away. So coming closer, car wala hears 370, moving away, how much he will hear if speed of sound is 340 meter per second. So whenever there is relative motion between source and observer, that means source and listener, then apparent frequency will be different. That means frequency appears to be different. So when listener is moving, remember that we have to adjust numerator. So for case 1, observer is coming closer. If he is coming closer, then apparent frequency will be greater than actual. And to adjust this, first you have to write in normal form V upon V, then adjustment. This you have to remember because derivation we don't have in syllabus. So N2 is apparent frequency, N1 is actual. No change, so VV cancel. Okay, same to same आएगा. But either source is moving or listener moving or both moving, we will adjust. Now what to adjust? Either लिखा है listener moving, adjust numerator. So coming closer, frequency will increase, therefore numerator should increase. N2 is 370, N1 is 350, speed of sound 340, U I don't know, P is 340. We can cancel 110 from both sides. So 37 into 340 equals to 35 into 340 plus 35u. 37 into 340 minus 35 into 340 equals to 35u. Now 340 we can take common so that calculation will become easy. Just copy to this.
मैं वॉशरूम जाके हूँ
Get it.
सर वो ब्रैकेट में क्या लिखा है? When
adjust numerator. Adjust numerator.
हाँ हाँ सर
Completed till last time. US 19.43.
हाँ
Now they have given what will be the frequency when he is moving away. So
हाँ
obviously frequency will decrease. So since observer is moving away, therefore new frequency n2 dash is original frequency n1 b minus u upon b. N1 is given how much? 340 or 350? What is N1 given? That
50
is
350
350. And speed of sound?
speed of sound 340
340. And what we got U as? 19.43.
43
Upon V is 340. 0 you can cancel. So 35 into, subtract this, 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 4 will be 5. 9 minus 9 is 0. 3 minus 1 will be 2. So 320.57 upon 34. Now 35 into 320.57. 320.57. 320.57 into 35 divided by 34, it is coming 329.99. 329.99, so you can say nearly 330 hertz. Solved. Then
Ah, sir.
sixth one, equation of transverse wave along stretched string is given by y equals to 3 sine 2 pi t upon 0.04 minus x upon 40 in CGS system. Calculate wavelength and frequency of the wave. So whenever equation given, you can compare it with standard form. So since y equals to 3 times sine of 2 pi t upon 0.04 minus x upon 40, comparing with y equals to a sine 2 pi t by t minus x upon lambda, we get y is equals to, sorry, we get by comparing a equals to 3, all quantities are in CJ, so 3 centimeter, capital T is 0.04 second, lambda equals to 40 centimeter. So lambda already we got, frequency n is 1 upon time period. So 1 upon 0.04, 100 upon 4, which is equals to 25 hertz. Copy. All the sums please practice 2 times, otherwise you will not remember formula.
Ah, sir.
Oscillation I have done for you.
I
Done.
ah,
Next, a transverse wave has amplitude of 0.01 meter, frequency of 50 hertz, is traveling along the stretched string with speed of 200 meter per second. Find the displacement means y at a distance of 0.7 meter from the origin after 0.01 second. So first I should find equation, then substitute the value of x and t to get the answer. Since equation of progressive wave from y is equals to a sine 2 pi t by t minus x upon lambda. So y will become a sine 2 pi, 1 upon t means frequency, and t minus x b by n. So y becomes a sine 2 pi nt minus n x upon b. Now I'm putting all the values. A is 0.01, sine of 2 pi, n is 50, time is 0.01, minus n 50, x is 0.7, and b is 200. 50 into 4 is 200. So y is 0.01, sine of 2 pi, 0.01 into this is zero point 0.5 minus of zero point 0.7 upon 4. Please copy till this first. Hello? Completing?
Writing. So,
Till end completed? Okay, that's all for today. Friday we'll complete this chapter completely,
uh,
and whenever it is possible for extra lecture, after 3 you can attend. Huh?
हाँ हाँ I can.
Okay, one day prior I will tell you, whenever it is possible.